It's 6:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A 16-year-old girl has been assaulted in an unprovoked attack at Hamilton Railway Station. It's alleged a 51-year-old man punched her in the head last night. He's been charged with common assault. A Hamilton South man who allegedly tried to break into an ATM at Boolaroo has been caught hiding on a roof. Police were called to Main Street at about 2:30 yesterday morning after the ATM alarm was activated. Sergeant Dave Rose says officers noticed damage to the roof cavity which housed the machine and later found a man hiding on the roof.
They further alleged that man was in possession of a number of tools and housebreaking implements. Entry was not gained into the ATM. 31-year-old Hamilton South man was arrested at the scene and was taken to Toronto Police Station, where he was later charged with break and enter with intent to steal. The man has been bailed to appear at Toronto local court on the 13th of May.
A newborn baby burnt in a house fire at North Arm Cove is continuing to recover in Westmead Children's Hospital. The 9-week-old is in a stable condition with burns to her head and chest, while her mother is also undergoing treatment. They were injured after a barbecue set fire to their house at the Esplanade on Friday night. There are renewed calls for better public bus links from Newcastle's western suburbs to the city. It comes as 69 additional weekly bus services start running from today. Wallsend MP Sonia Hornery is welcoming the extra buses for Glendale and Cameron Park, but says more needs to be done.
Unfortunately, though, we can't find any information about improved public transport in the very growing and busy Blue Gum Hills area, which is all the big growth area west of Wallsend. Now, I've been lobbying the Farrell Baird government since 2011 to ensure that we get some direct services from Minmi to Newcastle.
Bulga residents are taking their fight against the expansion of the Mount Thorley Warkworth mine to Sydney today. They're holding a rally outside the offices of the Premier and Environment Minister, calling for the expansion to be rejected. The Planning Assessment Commission last month recommended it be approved and suggested Bulga residents consider relocating the town away from the mine. Hunter residents can book in for the improved flu vaccine from today for protection from new strains. The virus hit the Northern Hemisphere hard, and it's hoped the region will be better protected heading into winter. Health Minister Susan Lee says pregnant women and the sick are most at risk.
It's taken a bit longer to come online this year, but it's an important reason, and that is that an additional strain has been added. It was a particularly nasty flu in the European winter. I'm confident that if you get your flu jab, you will be protected as much as possible.
Updating sport, the Newcastle Knights' early season winning streak has been replaced by 3 straight losses. The 28 points to 22 defeat by the Parramatta Eels has relegated them from the top spot to 7th on the NRL ladder. Coach Rick Stone says he'll reshuffle the team if it's necessary for the results.
You can't continue to make the same basic errors every week and expect to be an NRL player or call yourself an NRL player, because there's certain expectations and there's certain limits of what you probably can and can't take.
Lakes sits atop the competition ladder following their 40-22 victory over Kurri Kurri in round 2 of Newcastle Rugby League. Newcastle Jets owner Nathan Tinkler is keen to secure English striker Peter Crouch for the team, despite Crouch signing up to the English Premier League for another 2 years. The 34-year-old has been contracted to Stoke City, but Tinkler says Crouch's management has not yet rejected his proposal. And defending champions the Lambton Jaffers have succumbed to Western 2-1 in the second round of the Northern New South Wales National Premier League. 2NURFM News Time 26 to 7.